Good morning and welcome to the Business Update segment of Cocoa Digest Morning Show. I am Clement Yabankwe, and today is a special segment because we are going to focus on the 2024 Midyear Budget Review, and we are going to be joined by an esteemed senior lecturer of FChPA University of Skill Training and Entrepreneur Development, AAMUSTED Main Campus. He is a PhD holder in accounting and also from the Department of Accounting Studies. We know that you have a lot of questions concerning the 2024 Midyear budget. People are asking questions whether this budget is the true reflection of the economic happenings. Others too are saying that yes, it is. But with this, an expert is going to provide us insight into all this for us to understand whether the 2024 Midyear budget is really reflecting in an ordinary Ghanaian's pocket. We will be joined in by the senior lecturer shortly. But viewers, your questions are going to be answered. You can keep it coming on our Facebook handles, our YouTube, and also send in your messages, anything you would like to ask or you want to know about the 2024 Midyear Budget Review, as the producer is trying to connect the senior lecturer on a phone-in section. So as we told you earlier, a lot have been said, and people are asking about why still the need of some taxes in the budget review. Others too were calling for the removal of so many taxes. But this expert is going to do justice to that. And we have Dr. Prince Gyimah on the line, who will be speaking to all these matters. Good morning and welcome, Dr. Prince Gyimah. Hello, sir.
Clement. Yeah, how are you?
Sir, I'm so blessed. Please, yourself.
Yes, I'm doing well.
Sir, thank you for having you today, too.
You are welcome.
Okay, sir. So, sir, 2024 Midyear budget was read to Parliament. That was on Tuesday, and a lot of concern has been raised. People are saying a lot of things. So what is your general overview of the 2024 Midyear budget review?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity to share my knowledge on the budget review. Before that, let me, greet your cherished viewers and listeners in Ghana and across the globe.
Thank you.
Good morning to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I really didn't get time listening to the Minister of Finance because there was another equally important assignment that I was doing. However, I was able to get the copy and I was able to grasp through.
Okay.
Well, it's mandatory that every Minister of State, in charge of finance, have to give a review of what we have been able to achieve for the half year, and then probably at the end of the year also, give us a review about that. Well, they have given their statistics.
Yeah.
They have given us what we have been able to achieve, and for me, I was happy that at least no new tax was announced. Yes, some of us, we were happy to hear maybe probably some levies that maybe charged by Ghanaians are reduced. They are the managers of our finance, so what can we say? But the good news is that, no new taxes have come. And I was happy to also hear some of the business that is still ongoing, and I wish that by the end of the year, as they have promised, we should be able to finish some of the infrastructural development going on in the country. At times, yes, they will come and give us the review, but if you ask them, some of the things that you need to kind of tell Ghanaians, they start giving us stories. I realize that there have been a revenue group. When you compare, as I'm saying, based on the general budget, I realize that they are able to grow their revenue by over 0.5%, which is good. And I've also realized that generally they are able to reduce their expenditure. When you read the budget, they are able to reduce their expenditure, and they have even revised the expenditure by 2.1%.
Yeah.
Sorry, by 2.1%, which is also good. And when we look at our deficit also, you can see that there have been some slight reduction, which for me is also good. So now currently, they have even revised the deficit of about 52.67 million, which is 48% of the GPD, to a deficit of about 42.29 million, which is about 44.2% of the GPD. So, I mean, you can also see that the GDP, which is also put that group also is, I mean, it's good. You know, last year, they predicted that Ghana, we were going to experience about 2.8% growth, but now you can see that they have revised this to 3.1%. So fundamentally, I would say that we are doing well, and we are doing well. Just that, you know, as the last time that I spoke to you, though all these indicators are good, but if other indicators are not taken into consideration, the ordinary Ghanaian will still continue to suffer.
Okay,
to get my point. Because now you realize, like, I mean, things are moving. I mean, there's even reduction in inflation, but I mean, still, kinds of goods and services are still at the higher side, and if you don't concentrate on these, you will continue to suffer. Interest rates at the banks are still at the high side. So at the end of the day, I mean, the ordinary Ghanaian will continue to suffer. So all these, I mean, based on the services, shows that we are doing well as compared to last year and last year. You can see that things are actually coming down. Well, and probably, you know, it's an election year, so and government will do their maximum best to actually maintain maybe their governance.
Okay.
I mean, so far, so just that, as I said, because other areas have not been giving that priority. The ordinary Ghanaian will continue to suffer.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. But sir, prior to this budget review, COPEC came out to say that they wish the 2022 tax on the petroleum products will be scrapped off. And also, people are raising concern about the COVID tax levy being scrapped off and other things. Sir, personally, were there any expectation, or were there something you were expecting the finance minister to talk about during this budget review? And if yes, were your expectations met?
Yes, I mean, yes. I mean, it's not only this year that, I mean, some of us are talking about it in terms of trying to reduce or scrap the COVID-19 levies and other levies on petroleum products and the like. I mean, it's not this year. I mean, it's something that right after COVID-19, when globally we know that it's no more. I mean, most people, including myself, was really, advising governments. I mean, not all these governments from it. I mean, to reduce Ghanaian budget, because now look at the price of fuel. We keep on adjusting to a higher level. So, I mean, I was in the view that government has to consider Ghanaians, because we need to reduce these taxes so that the ordinary Ghanaian, I mean, as I told you, it's currently so suffering. Like, I mean, it's just an intervention by the transport minister. Some transport union will even going to increase the transport fare. At the end of the day, it affects everything, because how many people will use car in Ghana? And those who are even using car are also buying at a higher price.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree with Ghanaians that this should have increased, so that we can able to also affect our production and other goods and services that we buy. I mean, look at our import duties. I mean, too much. Right, you buy something at maybe internationally, and then when you are bringing in Ghana, I mean, the things that we pay. What are you doing? If we think that our productivity is not at the good side. What should we do? We have to concentrate on the productivity, the manufacturing sector in Ghana.
Okay.
So that at least they are here and we put higher rates on import duty. It will deter people not to buy from abroad. They will concentrate on the local production.
Yeah.
Because the other Ghanaian production is ongoing. The money is here. I mean, the money is there in Ghana. Here is the case that most of the things that we consume or use are not here.
Yes.
The other Ghanaians who have to buy it from abroad. Yeah. They want the person also buy from abroad. I mean, there's so many taxes on it.
Okay.
So what is going to happen? That's why I'm saying that, government is doing or trying to make sure that all these, debt issue, all these in terms of how you can finance the economy and everything. He's trying to not best to bring it down. But at the end of the day, it's the concentration on how, let me say, the goods and services that we consume, the things that we are seeing and all of this, we don't give that priority. At the end of the day, the ordinary Ghanaian will continue to suffer. No matter how they are doing in terms of reduction of increment of our GPD, they are trying to, inflation is coming down and all. It's all good too. But the Ghanaian person will ask him or herself, how is my pocket? What have I saved? How much have I able to do in all these buhaha? At the end of the day, if the Ghanaian is not getting the exact money or the little that he or she will get, also is going into taxes, is going into payment of higher goods and services.
Okay, sir. So thank you very much. Okay. So, sir, according to the minister, that was on Tuesday on the floor of Parliament, reading his budget, paragraph 48, he made mention of the revenue and the expenditure, and he said that for the first half of 2024, the target of revenue was 76.1 billion Ghana cedis, but as at the end of June, they were able to get 74.7 billion Ghana cedis. And in terms of expenditure to their target expenditure and what they had, there is a difference because they were not able to use all, they were not able to spend all what they budgeted for in terms of expenditure. So based on these two, revenue and expenditure, how will you assess the economy? Or how will you assess the economy?
Yes. Thank you. Let me educate here. When he told the speaker that their total revenue and grants for the half year amount to about 74.7 billion. Now, when we say the total revenue and grants here, then government is talking about taxation, like in terms of income tax, in terms of employment tax, corporate taxes, levies, services. Seeing that we are taking from Ghanaians. And for me, it's good in perspective because when you go down, he even said that these revenue that they get, they are not from the oil. It is we Ghanaians that have able to accumulate such huge amounts to finance the developmental and government other priority areas, which for me is good. Though they are not able to achieve the amount that they want. But at least if the ordinary Ghanaian, the few people that is in this country, is able to give such huge amount of money, it means that he is able to increase the tax base, which I will come there. It means that we can give a lot of money to finance our own self. We may not even need to even depend on the international body because we can able to get all this from Ghanaians. It is good. My only concern was that, we politicians, we are very smart. When you meet, you try to take off the rare goods. Because you just look at the nominal year-on-year group. Now, when you say nominal year-on-year group, it means that you have excluded inflation and the price of goods and services. And so what it means is that if the growth is 24.8%, and they do not consider inflation and that of increase of price. The question is that what is the current inflation? So the same minister, he said that the current inflation after January to June now is around 22%.
Yeah.
So what it means is that if you take the 22% for the 24.6%, it means the real growth in Ghana is around 2.6%.
Okay.
But they won't let you know that because when they mention the 2.6% as the real growth of Ghana, I mean, people start, giving asking questions.
Yes.
So they will give you the nominal value by excluding all the other micro indicators like inflation, price of goods and services, currency depreciation, and revenue, exclude all of them in it and give you the higher side that we are doing well. You get my point? But,
Yes.
definitely, you know that if there's a currency depreciation and inflation is the higher side, it will expose you as a government. It will expose the economic, growth in the system. So for me, generally, as I told you, generally they are doing well because even though they are not able to achieve their target, the good news is that they are able to reduce their expenditure.
Yes.
They are able to reduce their expenditure. So at the end of the day, the deficit at the end of the day will be lower side, which is good. You get my point? Which is good.
Yes.
But hey, yes, girl, you will suffer. My brother, you will suffer because if all these things are their achievement, the question is that have they able to reduce certain things Ghanaians want them to do? As you, we wanted to hear a reduction in some taxes. We wanted to hear some taxes that should be scrapped, especially on our petroleum products. We wanted to hear that COVID-19 maybe that is almost everything that I buy also has been scrapped. We wanted to hear that VAT also has been scrapped. But another, if they do that, the economy will be impacted because we in Ghana only see people are paying these taxes.
Okay.
I keep on saying this.
Okay.
In Ghana, over 60 to 80% are in the informal sector.
Okay.
Even small businesses, about 90% of business in Ghana are small.
Yes.
And most of these people are not paying taxes.
Yes, sir. So sir, hello, sir. Yes. So please, in your submission, you made mention that this revenue is from grants and tax mobilized in the country, and you made us understand that you would wish the government would expand its taxation. But sir, here's the case that most businesses are collapsing as a result of taxes on them. So how will it be? Because in the news we know that GRA want to focus on this domestic taxation, that's to increase their tax net to get those also in the informal sector. So what will be your submission on the aspect of expanding its tax base?
Yes, my brother, you see, at times let's put emotion aside and politics aside. It is not only taxes that is collapsing business in Ghana. I think most of them, there's no financial literacy, there's no education on how you manage the affairs of their business. At times also, there's high interest rates. Some of them will depend on savings and to finance their industries or their firms. And when the interest rates are high, they cannot be able to pay their interest and another rate, or they may have to, go down the business. So there are so many factors that, contribute to failure of businesses in Ghana. It's not only taxes. Taxes are part, all right. But at times we try to blame the government as if it is the government that is collapsing the business. No, at times even the way we manage the affairs of the businesses, no advisor, they don't even consult accountants, they don't even consult professionals of how they can be able to manage. And even those stakeholders that are in charge, like BSSI, and then other stakeholders in terms of managing the affairs of these small businesses, they are also not up to their game to educate people of how they can able to, manage their affairs. So there are other factors that will contribute that. So yes, my brother, for me, I am speaking about how we can able to expand the informal sector. Because what we do in Ghana, if you look at the International Labour Organization in 2020, they said that in Ghana, about 70 to 80% of the workforce is engaged in the informal sector.
Yes.
And don't forget that this informal sector that we're talking about is contributing to about 40% of our GDP.
Okay.
You get my point? And out of the 90% of these are microfinance institutions.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yes.
So now the question is that what should we do Now, we need to look at how we can go into e-commerce, how we can able to bring the way we take our taxes typically.
Okay.
It's about that is what some of us when we wanted to bring this digitalization agenda and rest, we never spoke against that policy.
Yeah.
Because my brother, you can only broaden the tax base by bringing all these people into it.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yes,
now,
yes.
A lot of people are doing their own businesses and everything. You don't even consider of trying to find a way of taxing them.
Okay.
Now, let's look at our real estate now in Ghana. One of the lucrative areas currently in Ghana is real estate and all these things. But they are not being taxed.
Yes.
They are not being taxed. in terms of tax compliances, we are not following it.
Okay.
Even when people don't pay tax, instead of us to give them penalties, people, the officers in charge, the DRA and other people, they don't even care.
Yeah, yeah.
You get my point?
Yes,
so
yes.
Look at reform in Ghana.
Okay.
The way we take taxes from people, we have to look at the reform in Ghana and make sure that all these informal sectors, right? Actually, you cannot bring all of them because definitely some of them you cannot get them. Trust me, because those are the roadside and who are hiding in kiosks and stuff. You cannot get all of them. But at least let's find a computerized way, electronic way of bringing all these people on board, so that when the month ends, or maybe during the quarter or maybe in the mid-year or the year, it will be detected automatically.
Okay. So, yeah. Hello. Okay, sir.
Because somewhere when I travel outside, my brother, anything that you buy electronically, you will be taxed.
Okay.
Anything that you buy can only bring it anywhere.
Yes. So, hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I think we would have more discussion on taxation another time. But I would like to ask this. Boss, according to the same paragraph 48 of the Finance Minister's budget review, he also made us understand that there is a shortfall in that targeted revenue, that's 1%. So do you think it has any outcome? Is there any consequences that an ordinary Ghanaians we should expect from such a shortfall?
Yes. The net effect is that if your corner or your area you are, the road that is going on, you have to stop because you cannot pay contractors. Okay. What it means is that the few people in the tax bracket, we will continue to struggle. What it means is that they have to now go back to the petroleum products, go back to the export, go back to other sectors that they are taking the tax. We may have to increase it a little to be able to meet that target. What it means is that if we don't take certain benefits that we are getting as ordinary Ghanaians, some of them, though they may be paid, but they may be delayed. What it means is that certain development that is going on in the country, some of them may be not able to complete before the year ends. So what it means is that infrastructure development may come to a standstill. So when there's a shortfall of revenue, this revenue is helping government to achieve all these amenities, infrastructure that we are all seeing across the city region. So if there's a shortfall, then it means that certain area is going to be stopped. Okay. Certain area is going to be stopped. Okay. And going to affect, all of that. Maybe your area, they are started maybe some kind of hospital that they are constructing. What is going to happen? Money is not coming. It will stop. Okay. You do that. Yes. So if government don't look at the reason why I'm happy is that when we were speaking on the paragraph 48, they try to take off the oil aspect. We try to take off the oil aspect because in Ghana, when we check based on the statistics, we are able to get about almost $100 million only on oil revenue. Yeah. So even if there's a shortfall, that is why we were consulted that all these grants and revenue, they are non-oil. Okay. Even if there's a shortfall, the non-oil revenue, which is from the petroleum industry, the corporate tax that we also get from the petroleum industry, the royalties that we get from the petroleum industry can cushion that shortfall. So even though there's a shortfall, all the other revenue that we get from the oil can now come and cushion it so that even though there is a shortfall, we may not experience that shortfall because the oil revenue will now come and at least subsidize that problem. You get my point?
Yes,
but
yes, sir.
We cannot also focus on the oil revenue because, I mean, the crude oil is based on the barrel and not on other indicators. So if the attention is on the oil, then there will be problematic.
Okay. Yes.
We have to send people at the entire economy.
Okay, but
I mean, we have those in e-commerce and all this. We have to pay that also.
Yes, yes,
that has store at a Gyimah, maybe a car shop and a rest. Everybody, it's the economy.
Okay.
People are taking, orders online and all of them. We should find a way of bringing all of them in. Let everyone bring something small, and it will help the country to develop.
Yes,
but
yes.
Only the small people, that have their own shop, they have their own company, they have their own friend that is struggling. And people are now on the internet also doing the same business. And government is not finding a way to bring all these people in. What is going to happen? What is going to happen?
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, please, on the same as the paragraph 49 of this budget review, the minister also made us understand that they have cut expenditure because the budgeted expenditure is 104.8 billion Ghana cedis. And what they have spent so far is 95.9 billion Ghana cedis. Sir, in your own opinion, what do you think was really the magic here? Because we know that at the end of every review or every time, government either exceed expenditure or spend the actual budgeted expenditure. So what do you think? Does it mean that the finance ministry has been listening to the cry of Ghanaians that they should cut down expenditure? Or what at all do you think could be the result of this?
Yes, the result of, if you look in Ghana, most of these expenditure is our salaries and allowances.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yes.
And when you look at this year, for example, though the Afghan clearance has been given in terms of employment in most of the sectors in the country, right? But it is not at the higher side.
Yeah.
You get my point? So
yes.
If expenditure has reduced, then yes, that's why I'm saying that we have to applaud them. Certain allowances have been cancelled.
Okay.
And it's not only in, should I say, at their end, at their government end. If I say government end, I'm talking about those working at the presidency. It's not only now, it becomes in most of the public sectors, certain allowances have been scrapped. Apart from that, you heard good news, right? Even Kamale, you heard that after certain investigation and audits, certain people have been removed from the payroll. All these things will contribute to the reduction.
Yes.
Because
yes.
people are not working. If they're taking off from the payroll, it can reduce the expenditure. Because in fact, in Ghana, most of the huge amount that we pay or we spend in terms of our expenses or expenditure is salaries, allowances, and others.
Okay.
And now, because we are able to remove these good needs, because we are able to actually adjust the way we employ people, and even now, people after 15 years are not actually, should I say that, re-employed. You are giving other people that chance. But unlike the past, even we heard, even the junior, there were some issues about his age and the rest. The government committed his appointment. So now, you can see that now, the active working population now is at the lower side. They are also able to remove a lot of good news from the payroll system. They are also able to make sure that certain allowances that people were not working for also have been scrapped. All these things can result in the reduction in their expenditure. And from last year, these deputy ministers and all these things also were scrapped. You get my point?
Yes,
so all these things can lead to the reduction in their expenditure. But we shouldn't praise them. And my brother, even though they have been reduction in expenditure, we shouldn't praise them.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, we have to also find a way that all these reductions, the everyone Ghanaian will be happy.
Yes. So say that was my next question. My question is, now we have got to know that there is reduced in expenditure and revenue. At least they did well, just a shortfall of 1%. The question is, so do you think that this budget review really reflects the real economic happening of the country? Does it really reflect in the ordinary Ghanaians' pocket? Because the finance minister must understand that the economy is really doing well. But when you go to the market, as you rightly said, interest rates are still high and exchange rates are still booming up. So, sir, in your own opinion, do you think that the budget really reflects the true economic happenings?
Yeah, I would say somehow. I would say no, I would say yes, because I have explanation towards each of them. Let me tell you my brother.
Okay.
In Ghana, we shouldn't also blame government in everything.
Okay.
I mean, we, the Ghanaians, also at times, we try to also hijack our prices. I mean, at times, we, the ordinary Ghanaians, we ourselves, we want huge profit. So, the same area, the same product, coming from the same source, but someone own will be 100 Ghana, other one own will be 150.
Yes.
The same Ghanaian. Sometimes I wonder, you go to the same area, the same item, coming from the same source, coming from the same manufacturer, but the price difference is so huge. So apart from all these things that we are as Ghanaians are by fighting each other, and trying to make rich overnight, compared all these problems to us. Now, apart from that, as we discussed earlier on, yes, everything is coming down, inflation is coming. That is why the last time we talked, I said that in Ghana, we are experiencing what we call deflation.
Yes.
Yes, expenses are coming down. Price, what do you call it? Revenue also is increasing. They are getting what they want. But the price of goods and services will continue to be high because all banks in Ghana have not reduced their interest rate.
Okay.
They have not.
Okay.
In Bank of Ghana, average interest rate has not been reduced practically. Currently, it's still ongoing depreciation, even though they have been some kind of stability, but still, it is still depreciating.
Okay.
Ghanaians depends on goods from abroad, and definitely, if the currency depreciates, what is going to happen? They will price their goods and services at the higher side.
Yes.
If interest rate is still ongoing, is going high, they will charge their goods at the higher side. Most of the things that we use in Ghana they are affected by transportation.
Okay.
Why? Because the oil prices are still going high.
Yes.
And therefore it will also, in the next step, affect the goods and services. So imagine, if all these things are still there, and we the Ghanaians also are fighting each other by trying to become rich overnight, what is going to happen? Those who cannot able to manufacture, who don't have that enough money to start our own business, who don't have that kind of support to start something small on our own, where we have to go and buy the item, we will continue to suffer.
Okay.
Because
Sir.
We don't have anywhere to go.
Yes.
We are still in the country, so there are few people who, you know that I heard something, I'm going to this person, she even told that now, when you take the market in Ghana, the coins, when I say the coins, I'm talking about the market today. Maybe
Okay.
you're going to go to the annual market. Now, when you go to the annual market, we are staying in that market. Now, they are only the people who are responsible to go and bring the goods from maybe Burkina or something. They are only the people.
Yeah.
When they can bring down the price are going wrong.
Yes.
So what is going to happen?
Okay, sir.
The queens in the market, they have to allow everyone to go and bring their own food. But when you bring it, don't allow in the market.
Okay.
So now, tomato queen, the tomato queen will go and bring their own tomato. Then they will sell it in small quantity to the tomato sellers in the dark market. And if you try to bring your own tomato somewhere, they will never allow you in the market. So what is going to happen?
Sure.
We are consumers become rich.
Sure.
you buy it at a very lower price, come and sell at higher price, the ordinary market place, and the market place, they have something, they have also pay that money. So what are they going to do? So sell pay only today of it, instead of maybe 5, they sell to you at 30-50.
Yes,
So all these things are what government and stakeholders have to look into it. Because Ghanaians are suffering in the hands of some people in the country, not the government itself. There are some leaders, there are some people in the country. If you press a store in Ghana, the leader in that region, the regional leader, and the legislative assemblies, they will increase the prices. My country is not looking at all these things. And when they increase the prices, what will the market woman or the market woman do? He or she also will price the goods based on what he or she is paying. So we are fighting ourselves.
Okay, sir.
Our leaders in the district level, in the metropolitan levels, they are killing some of businesses. But I'm supposed to not be at the top. I mean, the base level, people are doing so many things that some of us cannot be able to see because at times when you go to the market, the things people are doing. Trust me, you know that when it comes to some of the central business, they pay this light bills and the rest. You have a central meter. And I'm telling you, when the light bills and you are sharing, they increase the price by 100%. So what do you expect the person who is the short do? What do you expect the person who is the short do? He or she also will increase that price by that same amount.
Yes.
So as far as that we Ghanaians are keeping on doing each other, we also have to do ourselves. We call ourselves Christians. But look at the way we treat each other in the country. We can able to stop all these things in the country. I mean, how can just one person, maybe the cream of tomatoes, she is the only person who will bring the tomatoes? And sir. I mean, all these things are things that is going on in the country.
Yes. So, sir, with that, as you said, it's all this with the price control mechanism, of which one of the days we would have more talk on this price control mechanism to know how to price commodities in the market. But, sir, finally, before you go, I would like to know that based on this mid-year budget review, what advice will you give to our viewers based on their economic activity, day-to-day activity? What advice will you give to them?
One, I will advise the government as a matter of agency. Also, I would say that even people in government systems, I mean, in the first place, we Ghanaians elected them. We believe that they can work and help us to become more prosperous. That is why we voted for them. They should look at the suffering of Ghanaians and be more accountable and be more honest to themselves and know that they were like us and we have elected them. So they should make sure that any fund that it is in the interest of Ghanaians, it's in the interest of this country. They should, as a matter of agency, know where they are coming from and help us use those funds to support Ghanaians. Number two is that we, the ordinary Ghanaians, people should know that yes, it's good that you want to become rich overnight. But they should also know we call ourselves Christian, we call ourselves Muslim. We should look at that situation also. Our behavior, the way we do our things, should also kind of manifest in our businesses. Number three, let's look at the economy. As I told you, there are so many businesses in the country that are not in the tax bracket. So the solution is that government should reform the tax system, the income tax system, to move the digital kind of economy where we bring all these people on board so that there can be an automating payment. There's no need for you to go to Gyimah and all. They have started whereby you can go to their website and download this and all of that. But how many Ghanaians can do all these processes? There should be some automation whereby at the end of the month, if people want to pay their tax, maybe you take it from their account or their bank account or the mobile money or something. We do that now. We have this mobile money, utilizations and all these things. Now, let's materialize on it and get these taxes from the informal sector people. You get my point?
Yes,
we are come and we are happy. They should continue to remove people who are not working by their skills. They should continue to do the validation. I know
Okay.
some sectors in the country.
Okay, sir.
We should continue to do the validation and take off all those people.
Okay, sir.
Can help us to save some money to develop the country.
Okay, please.
Okay, and
sir.
to help the country to move ahead.
Okay. So we are so grateful for your time and thank you so much for educating our viewers on the 2024 media budget review. And we hope to hear from you another time. And thank you so much once again. He is Dr. Prince.
Before we go,
okay, sir.
Let me use this opportunity. You know, our university, AAMUSTED,
Yes.
It's one of the university government established when in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of skill training of how Ghanaians can able to get these skills and manage their own affairs. God willing, on 8th to 9th August, in fact, graduate AAMUSTED, when I say graduate, I'm talking about the graduate students.
Okay.
In collaboration of the School of Graduate Studies, we are doing a conference of finding innovation solutions of the challenges that we are facing as a country and the rest, and maybe in the global bench here. So we are calling for abstract of people so that people will come and tell us how we can able to navigate these challenges and how we can able to provide solutions to the ordinary Ghanaian solution, ordinary Ghanaian challenges. So we are calling people to bring people. The deadline is 1st August, and we wish that people will come and share their experiences, their research findings, so that we can all help this country to develop. So on this note, I wish to thank you very much.
Okay.
In fact, I've heard about your CV, I've read about it. You guys are doing fantastic work, and I know the car is going to be the limit.
Amen.
So thank you, and I want to thank your managers and everyone who make this program go on successful.
Okay.
So,
yes, sir.
To all the team, and then we are doing a very fantastic work.
Okay, sir.
God bless you all.
God bless you too, sir. We are so grateful. And he is the senior lecturer of AAMUSTED Department of Accounting Studies, Dr. Prince Gyimah. He was my lecturer. He taught me audit and assurance. And one thing we always remind him of is maybe your dream whenever he comes to the lecture hall. Thank you so much for staying with us, viewers. We are so grateful. And up next is going to be the lifestyle segment. Stay tuned. I am Clement Yaban Kwe.